Here we are. We're going to listen to a real chill down fucking record. I know I've heard a few of the tracks off of today's second album. We're going to be listening to the self-titled Tracy Chapman record made in 1988. Everyone's heard Fast Car, right? We shouldn't have to really sell that tune. I've been hearing it my entire life. And I'm interested to hear what the rest of this sounds like. I'm sure it sounds the same, kind of real singer-songwriter with a pretty chill beat, and Tracy Chapman's very iconic sounding vocals. I've always, like, the songs that I've heard of Tracy Chapman, it's just hard to like pin a needle on her. She's just kind of herself. Not a bad track, legit one of your favorite albums of all time. I can't wait to hear this. Let's do the write-up on this, because every Tracy Chapman song I've ever heard, I've really loved. Tracy Chapman was already on the roster of the June 1988 concert for Nelson Mandela's 70th birthday and had performed a slot early in the... Oops, excuse me, it's the Coke coming back up. Sorry about that. A slot early in the day before the television networks were broadcasting the event. But then the hard drive on Stevie Wonder's Clavier failed, rendering him unable to perform, and Chapman was asked to take his time slot. She performed Fast Car and Across the Lines to a global audience, and 2 weeks later had sold 2 million copies of her debut record. Fast Car, the album's first single, went on to number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100. She quickly went from playing clubs to opening dates for Neil Young and Bob Dylan, before being asked to join Amnesty International Human Rights Now tour alongside Sting, Bruce Springsteen, Peter Gabriel, and Youssou N'Dour. I don't know who that is. Performing in stadiums around the world. The Cleveland-raised singer-songwriter's quietly seething, sometimes hopeful songs were the perfect capstone to the tired, frazzled end of the Reagan era. But the fact that they resonate even more decades later is a testament to how little has changed and how timeless her approach and delivery. Enduring classics like Fast Car and Why and Baby Can I Hold You and Talking About a Revolution were politically barbed and defiant, no matter how restrained the music or how soothing her voice, in which her voice is very soothing. Luke Combs' 2023 reverent cover of Fast Car not only brought the song newfound popularity, it introduced a whole new generation to Chapman, whose public appearances and performances had become rare. Later that year, Combs won Single of the Year at the Country Music Association's yearly awards ceremony for his chart-topping version. But best of all, Chapman herself won Song of the Year, becoming the first Black woman to win a CMA award 35 years after the song was originally released. So I don't think that really like describes at all. It's given us historical context to you know, Tracy Chapman's rise to prominence, but the music itself is I don't know. The Fast Car is poppy but very mellow, and I'm guessing probably the rest of it's similar. The pacing of this is phenomenal. Well, let's get into it. I'm kind of interested to hear. I've never really listened outside of like the couple songs she's had. I mean, Fast Car is ubiquitous. Like that's a song that since it released, I've heard my entire life. It's a radio staple. You hear it everywhere, from fucking just driving down the street, listening to the radio, to sitting in a fucking dentist office, to being at a store, to being at a restaurant. It's just one of those fucking songs that can be played literally anywhere. For me, Baby Can I Hold You is the best song on the album. Oh, nice. Track number 5, huh? Its lead is just amazing. Sweet. Well, let's get into it. Let's listen to it. First song is Talking About a Revolution.
Don't you know, they're talking about a revolution. It sounds like a whisper. Don't you know? We're talking about a revolution. It sounds like a whisper while they're standing in the welfare lines, crying at the doorsteps of those armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around waiting for a promotion. Don't you know? Talking about a revolution. It sounds whisper. Poor people gonna rise up and get their share. Poor people gonna rise up and take what's theirs.
It definitely feels like a 90s version of folk music, right? The production's just beautiful. Like, those guitars sound so nice. The whole music sounds so full. And she has such a commanding voice. But also really silky smooth voice, man. I really like the cadence of her, of like how she sings, the timbre of her voice. The whole record, this record feels very early 90s to me.
Don't you know you better run, 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 run. Oh, I said you better run, 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 run.
Also got those big 80s drums, man. In the 80s, they loved slathering those drums with so much reverb that they just sounded like they were in this big cathedral. Such a staple of pop music in the 80s, man.
'Cause finally the tables are starting to turn. Talking about a revolution. Yes, finally the tables are starting to turn. Talking about a revolution. Oh no. Talking about a revolution. Oh, while they're standing in the welfare lines, crying at the doorsteps of those armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around waiting for a promotion. Don't you know? Talking about a revolution. It sounds a whisper. And finally the tables are starting to turn. Talking about a revolution. Yes, finally the tables are starting to turn. Talking about a revolution. Oh no. Talking about a revolution. Oh no. Talking about a revolution. Oh no.
That was great. Really great song. It definitely seems like a song that would have been played at like open mics or whatever. Just a singer-songwriter with a guitar that, you know, once she got the opportunity, put a band together to record this record. Or maybe, I don't know. I just don't know much about her. Maybe she had a band all along, but it definitely feels like singer-songwriter type stuff, which isn't surprising that they ended up putting her on bills with like Neil Young and Bob Dylan. There's so much more on this album than just Fast Car. That's why it's annoying some people. Oh, well, you know, that's the thing, though. That's what people know. It's just like I was talking about earlier when we were listening to Beneath the Buried in Me. Earlier in the day, I had seen they had put out a tribute record of covers of the Smashing Pumpkins, and Beneath the Buried in Me did a cover of Jelly Belly on there. But there are no short of 2 covers of Bullet with Butterfly Wings on that record. Why would you do that? Why does that have to be a thing? I think a lot of acts just know, because they're touring, know the popular stuff, right? So they're just like, yeah, well, please get me on this. What's going to get me exposure? And obviously it's the big songs, right? It's a big song. So it's not a big surprise that everyone would want to cover Fast Car, because literally we've heard this song a million times our entire life. It is the Tracy Chapman song, right? Justifiably so. It's an amazing song. Well, of course it is. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, real fans get annoyed when, like, say, for this, Why do we need to have two versions of Bullet with Butterfly Wings? Why do I need another version of 1979? We've heard this song 1.5 million times, right? But I gotta admit, Fast Car is a pretty dope song. I definitely like this song a lot. Let's get to it. Such a good tone, man. Those guitars are so crisp and warm. The bass is really understated.
You get a fast car. I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living.
Feels like the kind of recording where she just literally had to get in a room and play these songs and then just have the rest of the band kick in, right? Like this feels like such an easy record to put together. Like these are songs that have been lived in for a long time, right? She's just, her voice is so easy to listen to.
See, my old man's got a problem. He live with the bottle, that's the way it is. He says his body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said, somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did.
We are 2 minutes into the song. We still haven't kicked into a chorus yet. This is big time folk music, man.
Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way.
And here we go.
So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights day out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
So tasteful, man.
You got a fast car. We go cruise and entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. Now work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. And we'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs.
She definitely has the kind of understated voice that you know that there's some power back there. Like if she really wanted to let it out and belt, she could. But the music is just kind of like quiet, introspective, you know, talking about life, kind of folk music. So that she hasn't had that opportunity yet. That was probably one of the bigger parts of this music so far, is when that kicked in there. In the fact that it doesn't really like linger there or have to constantly go back to it is kind of nice and refreshing in pop music, right? A lot of pop music to me gets overtly redundant, where it's just like we wrote half a song and we're just gonna copy and paste and repeat that half of the song.
So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast it felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us.
The steel guitar is really nice. It's really subtle. Like if you wouldn't know, it's not a traditional sounding steel guitar where you have it sliding up, but it definitely is like they're hitting it and they're potting it up, and there's a bend in it. So it's really tasteful in the background. It's a nice texture.
A feeling that I belong. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
I really love the sound of that section. It's just full.
You got a fast car. I got a job that pays all our bills. Instead of drinking late at the bar, see more your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better. Thought maybe together you and me find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Take your fast car and keep on driving. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, I felt like I was drunk. City lights stay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so you can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way.
Just such a pleasant fucking song. Such a pleasant fucking song. It's easy to see why that one was like one of obviously the biggest. That is the longest track on the entire record. Surprisingly enough, most of these songs don't even peak past like 3 minutes. A lot of them. It's a pretty tight record. 11 songs here. Across the Lines is the next song we're gonna hear. Almost sounds like a harpsichord or like a harp that's playing there. What is that? The guitar is pretty dry.
Across the lines, who would dare to go under the bridge, over the tracks that separates whites from blacks? You sides, run for your lives. Tonight the riots begin. Back streets of America, they kill the dream of America. Little black girl gets assaulted, ain't no reason why. Newspaper prints a story, racist tempers fight. Next day it starts a riot, knives and guns are drawn. 2 black boys get killed, 1 white boy goes blind. Across the lines.
I really like that keyboard that kicks in. That's really cool. What a fucking heavy track this is. Yeah, it is. She really paints a picture.
Across the lines.
I mean, most classic fucking folk singers have that ability, right?
Who would dare to go under the bridge, over the tracks that separates whites from blacks? Choose sides, run for your lives. Tonight the riots begin. Back streets of America, they kill the dream of America.
That's a weird change there.
Little black girl gets assaulted. No one know her name. Lots of people hurt and angry. She's the one to blame. Across the lines, who would dare to go under the bridge, over the tracks that separates whites from blacks? Choose sides, run for your lives. Tonight the riots begin. On back streets of America, they kill the dream of America.
Very interesting instrumentation on that. That was a cool track. I really liked it. Storytelling wise, very vivid, very heavy. Still fucking relevant to this day. Unfortunately, here in America, fucking disgusting that that's still a very super relevant song. Like the bass at the end there, that slide bass, very interesting. The keyboards when the chorus came in, such like that song had a lot of flavor to it, where the first two songs kind of felt like, okay, well, this is the tone of the album. And then this song, like they really threw in a lot of different instruments into the mix, or the instruments we had just played in a very different way. That was kind of cool. That's cool. All right. Behind the Wall is next.
Last night I heard the screaming, loud voices behind the wall. Another sleepless night for me. It won't do no good to call the police. Always come late if they come at all. Last night I heard the screaming, loud voices behind the wall. Another sleepless night for me. It won't do no good to call the police. Always come late if they come at all. And when they arrive, they say they can't interfere with domestic affairs between a man and his wife. And as they walk out the door, the tears well up in her eyes. Last night I heard the screaming, then a silence that chilled my soul. Prayed that I was dreaming when I saw the ambulance in the road. And the policeman said, I'm here to keep the peace. Will the crowd disperse? I think we all could use some sleep. Last night I heard the screaming, loud voices behind the wall. Another sleepless night for me. It won't do no good to call the police. Always come late if they come at all.
Wow. What a, like, we're only, what, like, is that 4 songs in and we get just an a cappella song? She's got just a commanding voice and her storytelling is so vivid, man. Wow, that was really powerful. That was really cool. Like, it's the same thing. Just drop the band out. She doesn't need a band. Just let her fucking sing. It's almost like a beat poet, right? Cool shit. I mean, that song in particular, like the last 2 songs, speaking from like the Black experience, is something that traditionally, like a lot of this folk music, we're used to white dudes singing a lot of this stuff, right? So to have it coming from a person of color and a female It hits a lot differently than it does just, you know, Bob Dylan singing about injustices, right? So that was a pretty fucking heavy song, dude. That was a pretty fucking heavy song. It was beautiful. She's got an amazing voice for sure. All right, this was the song you said is your favorite song on the album, correct? It's a really wonderfully produced album. Like, it sounds beautiful.
Sorry is all that you can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like sorry, like sorry. Forgive me. It's all that you can say.
Yo, what up, War Panda? Welcome in, bud.
Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like forgive me, forgive me.
The keys in this on this album are so understated. Like they've been there in almost everything. Obviously, not the last song, since it was just her voice. But the use of keys have been interesting on this album. A nice little bed that they're creating here.
But you can say, baby. At the right time, you'd be mine.
I did not expect it to kick into kind of like a funky Cure vibe there with that guitar that's playing in the background. That's great, man.
I love you. It's all that you can say. Like I love you, I love you. But you can say, baby, baby, can I hold you tonight? Baby, if I told you the right words.
There's a sitar playing. Boy, again, another song with a new instrument being brought out. This is a lot poppier than I was expecting it to be. Like that first part of the song, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be kind of a chill one, right? No, it kicks in full 80s fucking goth pop here. I was not expecting this at all.
Ooh, at the right time, you'd be mine. Baby, can I hold you tonight? At the right time, you'll be mine. You'll be mine. You'll be mine.
Very solid. That was a great tune. At first, I was a little worried. I was like, this is going to be kind of a downer one, isn't it? Nope. Kicks right in. Oh, wow. That was really nice. That was really nice. Okay, Mountain of Things is the next track we're going to be listening to. All right, clavettes or like a xylophone or something.
Life I've always that I guess I'll never have. I'll be working for somebody else until I'm in my grave. I'll be dreaming of a life of ease and mountains, oh, mountains of thanks.
This feels like something that would be in a fucking 80s direct-to-video action movie. Where the hero's walking around town just waiting.
Have a big expensive car, drag my furs on the ground. Have a maid I can tell to bring me anything.
Absolutely, dude.
Everyone will look at me with envy and with greed. Now revel in their attention and mountains, oh mountains, oh thanks.
Oh, thanks.
Sweet lazy life, champagne and caviar. Hope you come and find me, 'cause you know who we are. Those who deserve the best.
What is that, pan flute? That's run through a bunch of reverb that's making that sound that's in the background.
In life, know what the money's worth. Those who sow misfortune is having mountains on nothing at birth. Oh, they tell me still time to save my soul. They tell me.
Yeah, it's definitely like a wooden flute or recorder of some sort. Or it's just a keyboard emulating that. Guitar's really tasty in the background too.
More than you need. This is a dream to make you papa or make you queen. Won't die lonely, have it all prearranged. A grave that's deep and wide enough for me and all my mountains. So thanks. They tell me still time to save my soul. They tell me renounce all those material things you gain by exploiting other human beings. Mostly I feel lonely. Good people are only my stepping stones. It's gonna take all my mountains of thanks to surround me.
What an immaculate vibe this song is.
My enemies away. Keep my sadness and loneliness at bay. The life I've always wanted, I guess I'll never have. I'll be working for somebody else until I'm in my grave. I'll be dreaming of a life of ease and mountains, oh mountains, oh thanks.
I love that on this song in particular. I mean, I think there's some keys that are playing like a synth bed really buried in the background, but most of it's all like hand percussion. I think though, is that steel drum? It's either steel drum or xylophone, like wooden xylophone that's playing most of that main track that's in the background. And then you got some either pan flute or like a wooden recorder playing some accent notes here and there and some guitar. So there's not like a lot of synthetic. There's no, I mean, it's somebody beating on like either like a bongo or like one of those wooden boxes that can hit those really low notes. It's cool. This is such a great vibe, dude. I don't know. I hate to say this. This might be my favorite track so far. I'm really digging this track.
I'll be dreaming, 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 dreaming.
It's absolute fucking 80s, like, action movie music.
I'll be dreaming.
Like, you would hear this shit on, like, Miami Vice or, like, an Arnold movie or some shit.
Dreaming, 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 dreaming. I'll be dreaming, 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 dreaming. I'll be dreaming, dreaming, dreaming.
The Syndicate's coming after fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme. That was a great track. That was a weird phase thing that happened there with the fucking cymbals there at the end. Oh, it almost like felt like it cut out. That's weird. I think that something with the encoding happened there. That seems like a mess up on. That doesn't seem like it's right.
She's got her ticket. I think she gonna use it. I think she going to fly away. No one should try and stop her, persuade her with their power. She says that her mind is made.
Almost feels reggae.
She's got her ticket. I think she gonna use it. I think she going to fly away. No one should try and stop her, persuade her with their power. She says that her mind is made. Why not leave? Why not go away? Hey, too much hatred, corruption and greed. Give your life and invariably they leave you with nothing. Young girl ain't got no chances, no roots to keep her strong. She shed all pretenses that someday she'll belong. Some folks call her a runaway, a failure in the race. She knows where her ticket takes her, she will find a place in the sun. Why not leave?
It's easy to see why country artists would be inspired by this, right? There's a lot of really tasty country tinged like guitar parts, and the drums and bass feel in line with a lot of that music. It's just her voice is so different from what would be termed as like popular country music. Not a huge shock that country artists would like gravitate towards this.
Why not go away? Hey, too much hatred, corruption and greed. Give your life and invariably they leave you with nothing. She's got her ticket. I think she gonna use it. I think she going to fly away.
It's really interesting as we get the fade out here. It feels like a melding of two genres. Like it's definitely reggae based, right? But that guitar feels so bluesy. And her voice brings in such a different dynamic to all of this stuff. That one is the first track where I was kind of like, I liked the groove, but it didn't really hit me. That's the first one where I was kind of like, that was okay. That's the first one I'm probably, why didn't Talking About a Revolution get a star? That might be the first one I'm not giving a star. Let's go to why. It just felt like reason, I guess, if I'm going to give any, it just felt like a song I had heard before. It didn't feel like it, nothing about it really jumped at me. I was definitely grooving to it because it's hard not to groove to like reggae style music. That music's meant to like make you move a little bit, right? But let's move on to the next one.
There's enough food to feed the world. Why wouldn't there so many of us? Are there people still alone? Why are the vessels called peacekeepers when they're aimed to kill? Why is a woman still not safe when she's in her home? Love is hate.
Fucking all questions I've asked myself. None of it makes fucking sense, dude. None of it makes fucking sense at all. There's so much stupidity in this fucking world. So much stupidity in this world. Why? Makes no fucking sense.
In her home, love is hate, war is peace, no is yes, we're all free. But somebody's gonna have to answer. Time is coming soon. Amidst all these questions and contradictions, there's some who seek the truth. But tell me, why do the babies starve? There's enough food to feed the world. Why wouldn't there so many of us? Are there people still alone? Why are the missiles called peacekeepers when they're aimed to kill? Why is a woman still not safe when she's in her home? Love is hate, war is peace. No is yes, we're all free. But somebody's gonna have to answer. The time is coming soon when the blind remove their blinders and the speechless speak the truth. Tell me, why do the babies starve? There's enough food to feed the world. Why wouldn't there so many of us? Are there people still alone? And why are the missiles called peacekeepers when they're aimed to kill? Why is a woman still not safe when she's in her home? Love is hate, war is peace, no is yes, we're all free.
Wow, that was a quick song. That was a good one. I liked that one. That was a really, really short song. Oh my God, we only have 3 songs left. This album flew by. This was such a perfectly timed album, Boner. Such a perfectly, this is exactly what we needed after that Beneath the Buried in Me. This has been a wonderful listen. Absolutely wonderful. Really? Honestly, you know what I thought we were going to roll, because it was right next to this album, was another fucking Linkin Park album. I thought that's what was going to hit. Those Linkin Park fans want me to listen literally to the entire discography. Literally to the entire discography. You should read those fucking comments, man. So voracious, those Linkin Park fans.
2 weeks in a Virginia jail for my lover, $20,000 bail for my lover,
Oh, I like this song.
Everybody thinks I'm the fool. They don't get it.
There's that steel guitar again. Maybe that's not a steel guitar. Maybe that's just strumming an electric guitar and then potting it up and down. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe I'm just mishearing that.
Things we won't do for love.
Yeah, this is totally a country tune.
Risk my life so I could have you.
I just read your comment, right? I'm going to bed, y'all. It's like, oh, Linkin Park, I'm out. Absolutely, right?
Every day I'm psychoanalyzed for my lover, for my lover. Choke me up and I tell him lies for my lover, for my lover. Everybody thinks I'm the fool. They don't get any love from you. Things we won't do for love. I'd climb a mountain if I had to. Risk my life so I could have you. Follow my heart. Leave my head to ponder. Deep in this love.
Do you hear that organ in the background? It's in the right channel. It's very subtle. It's there. They're trying to hide it. They're trying to hide. Or is that an accordion? I think that's an accordion.
Deep in this love, no man can shake. Follow my heart. Leave my mind.
No, that's a keyboard.
Is this love worth sacrifices I made?
No, that maybe it is an accordion.
2 weeks in a Virginia jail for my lover, for my lover. $20,000 bail for my lover, for my lover. Every day I'm psychoanalyzed for my lover, for my lover. Choke me up and I tell him lies for my lover, for my lover. Everybody thinks I'm the fool. They don't get any love from you. Things we won't do for love. Climb a mountain if I had to. Risk my life so I could have you.
Oh, man, that might have just snuck up there. That was a really fucking solid song. Oh, that was a really great track, dude. Like, I'm trying to think what was that other song that I really liked? I liked Mountain of Things, but fuck. I mean, we can just take for granted Fast Cars, like the iconic track of this fucking record. But if we're going to deep dive into the rest of this stuff, for me right now, even though I really liked Baby Can I Hold You, Mountain of Things and For My Lover, that's my shit. For My Lover, that was a great song, dude. That had a hell of a hook. That was a nice fucking vibe. Nice groove. Oh, a piano.
If not now, then when? If not today,
Her voice is so beautiful.
in promises, a love declared for days to come is as good as none. You can wait till morning comes, you can wait for the new day, you can wait and lose this heart, you can wait and soon be sorry. 'Cause if not now, then when? If not today, then why make your promises? A love declared for days to come is as good as none.
What a chill fucking song.
Now love's the only thing that's free. We must take it where it's found. Pretty soon it may be costly. 'Cause if not now,
When those drums kick in, man, they are big. Those toms are so big when they hit.
if not today, then why make your promises? A love declared for days to come is as good as none. If not now,
Oh, her voice kind of broke there a little bit.
yeah. We all must live our lives, always feeling, always thinking the moment has arrived.
The thing is, we know she has this pretty commanding voice, but there's such vulnerability to the way she sings, like the delivery of how she sings. And this song, I think, is highlighting it because there's moments where because she uses a lot of, like, it feels like her throat in a lot of this, it breaks. Like it doesn't have the strength behind it that it could. And it gives it such, like, a unique quality to it that if she just sang traditionally, it wouldn't nearly have the identity that it does. Her voice is wonderful.
If not now, then when?
That was a cool track. All of these have been really good. All right, this is the last song. I can't believe we blasted through this, dude. For you, this is the last song in this album. This has been wonderful. What a great way to wind down, dude. Isn't that how a lot of albums are, though? Like the end of the fucking album, like you've heard this thing a million times. Like this literally just happened when we did that re-listen of Angel Dust the other day, where it's just like, yeah, I don't think this track's as weird as the rest of the stuff, that it starts up like, oh no, this is a totally weirdo fucking song. I totally forgot. Where I'm like, oh yeah, it's this song. Yeah. Every album needs one of those, right? I like that we've gotten back to just the guitar. Feels fitting.
No words to say, no words to convey this feeling inside I have for you. Deep in my heart,
See?
safe from the gods of intellect and reason, leaving me at a loss for words to express my feelings. deep in my heart, deep in my heart.
Boy, they have a lot of reverb and echo on her voice. Makes her voice sound so huge there. Listen to how much echo and reverb she's got going on there.
Deep in my heart, deep in my heart.
Lot of decay there.
Look at me losing control, thinking I had a hold, the feeling.
I feel you on that, Boner, but where you tend to lock into something and not want to taint it by hearing more or experiencing more, and I know that's just how your brain kind of works. I'm the opposite, where I'm like, there's potentially more of this. So whenever I hear an album I really like, I want to hear more. I definitely go down rabbit holes. Like, I want to consume literally everything. And I get obsessive about it. Like, it's good, and I'm smiling. Let's get out of here before I frown. Which is perfectly valid. But that's where, like, you and I differ on these on this point for sure. Where, and I totally see where you're coming from. I've just always been a very obsessive person. When it gets to something that I like, I want more of that. So if I get to hear more of that, I'm just going to keep going. And what other reason why would I be a Smashing Pumpkins fan still all the way these years later when they put out just a string of stinkers? I still keep hoping for that one nugget, right? I definitely want to hear more Tracy Chapman. Definitely want to hear more Tracy Chapman, but I definitely get obsessive about certain things and get locked into things and want to, because there's always hope that you're going to relive that high and get other really cool shit.
This strong, no longer the master of my emotions. No words to say, no words to convey this feeling inside I have for you. Deep in my heart, safe from the gods of intellect and reason, leaving me at loss for words to express my feelings. Deep in my heart,
I love how her vocals sound.
deep in my heart.
It's really big. It's making up for the fact that there isn't like a band backing her, and the music still sounds really big, regardless of the fact it's just her and a guitar.
Look at me losing control, thinking I had a hold, the feelings this strong, no longer the master of my.
Well, that's how, Boner, any good folk music should feel genuine, right? Should feel like the person's lived a life and has experienced things and has seen hardship and has seen injustice and wants to speak that to the world and open people's eyes to the bullshit that's out there, right? Any good folk music should be like that.
Emotions. No words to say, no words to convey this feeling inside I have for you. For you.
For you.
For you.
That's pretty. What a wonderful album. What a wonderful album. I only kind of mildly liked one song, but I liked the entire thing. Look at this. The entire thing was great. Definitely understated, chill, folk country slash. There was some stuff, like there was that one song you really liked, Baby Can I Hold You, that had like Cure vibes. There's the stuff that felt almost like Miami Vice-ish with Mountain of Things. For My Lover was just a great. I'm not a huge like country fan, but that was a really good tune that I could totally see on country radio. In Fast Car, I mean, Jesus, that's such a fucking iconic song. Solid, 100% thumbs up. You mean mildly disliked? Yeah, I suppose that's a better way to put it. Yeah, it felt like a song that I'd heard before. That, mind you, there were a few tracks, and I think it was more the backing band than it was her, because she absolutely has a unique sound in and of herself that keeps some of the back band stuff that feels a little samey to other things I've heard before, keeps it in check to where I don't. There was some of it where I was like, okay, yeah, this kind of feels pretty indicative of the era of like stuff like fucking some Bonnie Raitt, or who was the one person that I kept trying to, Melissa Etheridge had. So like some of the backing stuff that was like the band stuff kind of felt a little samey, but her voice is just so iconic and so unique that it really pulled a lot of songs that were decent and lifted them up beyond what they would have been otherwise.